100% totally, utterly, physically, mentally, pyrotechnically, theoretically, tactically outclassed. Real Madrid got tactically re-engineered and totally succumbed. They got they got fallopian tubed. I mean, because this could have been 4 or 5. Because what we have to first do is give Atletico credits. I insulted Simeone for justified reasons because his football was very negative. So when he plays good football, I'll give him his credit. When he plays bad football, I'll insult him. But Atletico today, they were superb. They knew how to use the ball well. They had a great shape, great spacing, great structure, and tactically, they nullified Real Madrid. And my God in heaven, did they expose Real Madrid? I believe this game, this is the singular game that should tell you that Ancelotti should not have been manager. Ancelotti really should have stepped on after the UCL win because this is about the next generation and this is about the new generation. Not starting with a recognized striker, having Bellingham with a Fulton or Rodrigo against one of the best defensive teams you will face was suicide. It was criminal. So Ancelotti tactically got it wrong. But we're not just going to say, oh, it's because Ancelotti got it wrong. We are going to give Atleti their credit. They were amazing. Atleti were superb. And I've been one of the biggest haters of Morata. I say this guy was born offside. This guy has no brain because he doesn't know what the offside rule is. But he was amazing. 2 quality goals. But think about this. I was in the WhatsApp group. You conceded to 3 headers. All 3 goals were similar. A crossing, horrendous marking. At least let them fight for the header. Horrendous marking where literally they were free. I think they were all free headers. These were all free headers. Great headers, but were all free headers. So for Atletico, they were amazing. They deserved to win, and I think tactically they were great. If they continue playing like this, where we know how good you are defensively, we know how physical you can be, you know that you're a very tough team. If they just get the balance of defense, midfield, and attack, they can be great. Real Madrid, where do we begin? I mean, bro, we need like an hour here. But let me just break it down because we'll talk more about it on the live show. Ancelotti is not the guy for this team. Ancelotti is an old school manager. I've known Ancelotti from the Milan days where he gives you a basic blueprint and a Seedorf, a Kaka, a Pirlo, a Maldini, a Shevchenko can go and cook. These guys ain't here. Remember, Benzema ain't around. Modric is finished. He has no legs anymore. After that, we saw Modric at the World Cup. That World Cup should have shown that he's finished, he's done. Toni Kroos can still give you something, and all these guys are young. They need a new team, a new direction, and somebody to say what's up. Nagelsmann was probably the right man for this team. So keeping Ancelotti was a huge, massive mistake because it was frightening how much Athletic tactically outclassed Real Madrid because you could also see that Real, they were not comfortable. And guys will come and attack Bellingham. They'll come and attack him. And I feel that, look, it wasn't really all his fault because let's be real, no one at Real played well. Everybody at Real were either average or anonymous. So Real as a whole, they got outplayed. So you can't single out Jude Bellingham. But I feel he needed this. This is now big boy football right now. Better team, better defensive team. They know the talk that they've been had because trust me, Atleti, they targeted him. Did you see when Jude Bellingham lost the ball or something? Simeone started to do this with the crowd. Atleti targeted Bellingham and said, "Oh, you're the big new thing." Every time he had the ball, he had 2-3 guys who completely, totally suffocated him, and they especially made it difficult for him to say, "No, welcome to big boy ball." I think 20 years old young guy, he needed this. So now Jude can say, okay, all right, okay. Put my feet back on the ground right now. And I know I now have to elevate my game. But yes, elevate your game. But bro, your manager has to help you. Your manager has to help you, bro. You see, you could get away with doing that against lesser teams. You could get away playing a foursome against lesser teams. Against one of the best defensive teams you can play, this totally exposed what Ancelotti has been doing. This loss was coming. The Jude Bellingham's goals and what Real were doing, they were papering over the cracks. Ancelotti shouldn't be manager, bro. He shouldn't. I don't want to say the S word. I don't want to say the S word. He shouldn't be manager. Like that, dude. Subscribe if you're new. Head over there to the website and join us tonight for the live hangouts where we shall discuss this, man, and more.